Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It is that time of the week, team of the week, predictions again, and we're gonna start off silver objective player for the week. Yes, I have three choices this week because literally I really couldn't narrow down who to try to put in here and include in team of the week and stuff. So it was a little tough, but hey, we're gonna give it a go. So um, Adeyemi from RB Salzburg. He had to get my sheet up here. My apologies, I didn't have it ready to go. He had 1 goal, 3 assists, and a 9.7 rating and an 8-2 win. Sabalozzi, or however you say his name. I'm horrible at names. He had a hat trick, but he just recently got in Team of the Week, so he will not get in. So I think out of these three, I think Adeyemi's is the most likely to get in because he's German, so he'll link up with other potential squads. Plus, they just put out the German record breaker card. Stamp, I think is the guy's name. Stamp, something like that. I think he's the most likely to get the silver objective player, but we had to throw a couple other options in, and that is Christian Calderon for Guadalajara. He scored both goals on win Saturday, I believe it was. He's normally a left back, so he actually played left mid in this. So that's why I boosted him one more, because he actually played out of position. Technically, according to his card, he played out of position. So I gave him one boost better. Really get in. I don't know. It's hard to link the Mexican card. I mean, Carlos Vela. There's not really any other. I guess maybe. Well, I was gonna say Lozano, but Lozano's right wing, so not really a lot of other. Maybe Raul Jimenez, something like that. I don't know. He's probably the least likely to get in my opinion. No, he had the game. He had, like I said, 2 goals, 8.4, both goals in the win. And then Dimitri Petrados, Al Waheda, Saudi League. He had all 3 goals in a 3-2 win, 9.5 rating. I don't know. I'm telling you, like this week for silvers is really hard because there were a lot of outstanding performances. So I kind of looked at Petrados. I couldn't take anybody out of my starting my 23 team uh, team of the week. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and it's not a lot I can do about it. But hey, I'm trying to do the best. So that is my projections for silver team of the week. Objective player, not really team of the week, but silver objective player. So let's leave it here. I'm not gonna. I'll read it off, and it's gonna be kind of short because I'm behind tonight. But anyway, Fernando Pacheco, he had a huge game for Deporto Alaves. He had 7 saves, 5 in the box, 2 high claims, an 8 rating, and a clean sheet, and a 2-1 win over Real Madrid. Real Madrid struggling a little bit right now. Champions League tomorrow against That's but Pacheco was by far the game saver there for Deporto. I think he gets in 86 rated, Spanish. Good fodder, but outside of that, you're probably not going to be used. Next up, we have Angelino, left wing back. So he doesn't play left back for Leipzig. He plays like a left mids, kind of like a forward left back. That's why I gave him the left wing back. He had the opening goal, or no, he had the game winner. Either no, he had the opening goal, and they tied it up, and then somebody, I can't remember who it was, got the game winner, but yeah, kind of been in some predictions before, not made it in, so I think he possibly gets in this week. We'll have to see. But he had a goal, 8 rating. Next up, we have Mr. Romagnoli, and I believe he is in the level 30 challenge or level 30 season. One of the cards there, but scored the opening goal, and Milan won 2-0 Saturday, I believe it was, maybe Sunday. Can't remember. I think it was maybe it was Sunday. So I think he gets in. He played really well. Pretty much the best player for on day. Next we move to Samuel Go, however you say it. I believe in the Russian league. Had yeah, he had a goal, 8.7 rating, and a clean sheet in a 2-0 win. I think that gets him in. Not really a usable card, but good links for fodder. Next up, we have Mr. Kingsley Coman for Bayern Munich. They started off a little rough against I can't remember, Armenia Beef, I think. I have him as a left mid. There's a possibility that he could be a left wing, but I have him as a left mid here. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, and 8.8 rating in the 3-1 win. He was by far the best player for Bayern. I think Lewandowski scored, but obviously Lewandowski to get it, going to have basically a hat trick, and he's going to have to go off. I think Coman gets in with that performance. Next up, we have KDB, Kevin De Bruyne. He had 2 assists in 5-0 win over Burnley, I believe it was. Yeah, Burnley, because Nick Pope. Everybody's saying, how come no Riyad Mahrez? Because he had an 18 week just a week or two ago, and EA is not putting guys in week. They have to have at least a 3-week gap in form. So he did have a hat trick. Could EA go back on that? Of course, it's EA. But KDB sells packs. Riyad Mahrez doesn't, so I think KDB gets in. Also look for potential, won't be 2 City players, but look for if KDB doesn't get in, there's a possibility that Benjamin gets in. I believe he had a goal as well, but I think it was well after the game was kind of out of reach. So there is a possibility that he can get in as well. Next we have Florian Neuhaus for Mönchengladbach. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, 8.6 rating. Win. And he was by far the best player for Bach. I think that will get him into team of the week. Next up, holy cow, is this an Antoine Griezmann sighting? I think the guy's gone missing or something on a milk carton, but he is back in the team of the week prediction this week. 1 goal, 1 assist for Barcelona in a 4-0 win. He had an 8.6 rating. Scored a banger of a goal from outside the box. So pretty much figure that he's in. I don't see why not. But with all, we got some French links, we got some Spanish links, Portuguese this week, so don't see why they won't throw him in. And pace might be just under, but it'll be right around there. So to slap a Hunter or something on it and be a nice usable. Next up from Olympic Lyon, Olympic Lyon, we have Mr. Carl Toko. He had 1 goal, 2 assists, an 8.3 rating in a 3-0 win for Lyon. So he was involved in all 3 goals. Played left wing in this game. That should get him Team of the Week this week. He was obviously player of the game. So we move along to Mr. Wout Weghorst, Werder Bremen. Mr. Weghorst has been in consideration the last couple of weeks. I think this week he gets in. He had 2 goals. I cannot remember his rating. I want to say it was like an 8.6 maybe. A 5-3 win on Friday. I think it was over. I can't remember who it was. I should know. Anyway, both 2 goals, and he had. I think he had the game winner, which was the 4th goal, and then he might have added the 5th. I think. So he should get in as well. Next up, Mr. Joe Linton. Yes, we have a Joe Linton sighting. Joe Linton couldn't do anything last year, but he showed up on Friday as Newcastle defeated Crystal Palace 2-0. He was involved in both goals. He had 1 goal, 1 assist. So I think he will get in. Could be the only inform you'll see of him this year. Not necessarily a bad card, Brazil. So, maybe in some cheaper teams, you could throw him in. So, moving along to our reserves. I apologize, this is kind of poorly put together tonight. I was kind of trying to hurry. We have Mr. Sam Johnstone, West Bromwich Albion. Yes, West Brom actually pulled off a win. He had 5 saves, 4 in the box, 2 punches, a high claim, and an 8.2 rating, and a clean sheet in a 1-0 win on Saturday. So I believe that gets him into the Team of the Week. So again, we'll go over the also eligibles here a little bit. Next up, we have Ruben Aguilar for AS Monaco. He had an assist, an 8.3 rating, and a clean sheet. 3-0 win. I think Volland had like 1 goal, 1 assist, but he recently week. So the same reason Marius can't get in. I don't think Volland Aguilar is the next logical contender there. The next one kind of shocked me because you watch my marquee matchup prediction video. I kind of making fun of Dortmund and Cologne being the marquee matchup. Well, Cologne pulled off the upset thanks to Elias Kiri, whatever. He had 1 goal, or actually, he had both goals in the 2-1 win over Dortmund. He had an 8.6 rating, so no doubt that puts him in Team of the Week. Not a usable card, nothing but fodder. Next up for Hellas Verona, we have Miguel Veloso. He had 1 goal, 1 assist in a 2-0 win. Hellas Verona upset Atalanta, Serie A, so that was a big win for them. I think that moved them up to like 5th or 6th Serie A. He had an 8.4 rating, so I think he gets in well. Pedro Goncalves for Sporting CP. He had both goals in a 2-1 win. He had an 8.9 rating. So again, game winner, basically involved in the game from start to finish. So that makes him my Team of the Week. Next up, we have Mr. Gustavo Bo, New England Revolution from Argentina. He had 2 goals in a 3-1 win. I believe game didn't go extra time, but Orlando. I guess Orlando was kind of favored in that game. So New England Revolution upset from what I read. Boo had 2 of the goals. He had the game winner. So I think that gets him in Team of the Week. It's actually a decent card, and it'll link up to some of the other MLS cards that have been put out. So that's kind of why I threw him in this week. In addition, I mean, he decided the game for the rest. I hope he gets in. If he doesn't, no, it is what it is. Next up, we have Mama Balde. He had goals and an 8.5 rating and a 3-1 win for Dijon yesterday. So I think that'll get him in team. Next up, we have Mbaye Diagne for Galatasaray. He had 3 goals, a 4-0 win, 9.1 rating. So obviously, again, another one all start to finish. He should get in, no doubt. I forgot to change Inaga to right wing. That's going to be a right wing, not a right mid. Akihiro Inaga, I guess is how you say it. He had 3 goals and a 10 rating and a 5-0 win. I don't remember the team right off the bat, but it's J League, Japan League. So that should get him in. Usually, if you get a 10 rating, that guarantees you a team. But I have seen 10s not get in team. We'll see what they do. Next, have DK Bomba from Norway, the Eliteserien League, Norway. He had a hat trick and a 9.9 rating and a 3-1 win. So obviously, he had all 3 goals. That gets him in, no doubt there. Philip Zinkernagel. What a name is Zinkernagel. I don't remember the team off the top of my head. I apologize, but he had 1 goal and 4 assists and a 9.6 rating and a 5-1. Involved in all 5 goals, so that gets him in as well. And last up on 10 predictions, we have Christian Kuhlwetter. German 2. I can't remember the team. He had a hat trick as well. He had a 9.5 rating and a 3-2 win. Obviously, had the game winner. I think that gets him in as well. So, some of the ones that we did not put in that could get in the forward position. Serdar Dursun had 2 goals, 9.6 rating, and a clean sheet and a 4 win. Silver, Alexis Sanchez, Inter Milan had 1 goal and a 7.9 rating and a 3-0 win. Wasn't really anybody there that I saw that get in other than him. Luis Diaz for I want to say it was one of the Liga MX teams. He had the only goal and a 1-0 win. He is a gold card, so there's a possibility to get in. Chris Badia, he had 2 goals and 8.5 rating, clean sheet and a 4-0 win. He was a silver card. Not good enough this week for the Silvers. Owen Doyle had 2 goals, 8.5 rating, and 3-0 win. Again, just not enough this week. Already mentioned Riyad Mahrez. He had a hat trick, but I doubt he gets in because he already had one a couple weeks ago. Paul Anawachu out of the Belgian Pro League. He had 2 goals and a 5-1 win. Silver as well. Again, not quite there. Everybody's going to be like, where's Cavani? Cavani does not have a card in FIFA right now, so his performance at Manchester United will go unrewarded in the week. And last but not least, for the forwards, we have Vincent Abubakar. He had 2 goals in a 4-3 win. He's dropped down to a silver, and he's not. I think he's in. I want to say Saudi League this year. Can't remember if that's right, but again, just not enough. Moving to midfield, we had Louis goal, 8.6 rating and a 3-1 win. Ever Banega, Saudi League, he had 1 assist and a 9.6 rating and a 2-1 win. Just not enough, in my opinion. Valentin Rongier, he had 1 assist, rating and a 3-1 win. Davy Clausen played right mid. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, an 8.7 rating, and a 5-0 win. I left him out. In my opinion, just not enough this week. There were better performances. Ben Zielinski, he's not in FIFA. Skip to Bush. He had 1 goal, 2 assists, 9.2 rating, and a 3-1 win. He could potentially maybe silver objective player there. Andreas Bouchalakis, he had 2 goals, win. Tough to leave him out, but again, better. You can't. It's hard to not put hat tricks in, whether it's goal, assist, and there were plenty of those for Frank Kessie for Milan. He had 1 goal, 1 assist. So he was involved in both goals, but Romagnoli scored the. I think Romagnoli scored the opener. Kessie scored the goal to put it away. So that's why I went with Romagnoli over Kessie, but I'm not going to be surprised to see Kessie in. Fabian Ruiz for Napoli. He had 1 goal, rating, a 4-0 win. Signier, I believe he had 1 goal assist, but he also had a team of the week recently. He won't get in. Possibility that Ruiz gets in. Soon Cooper Miners, Azy Alkmaar, he was involved in both. Goal, 1 assist, 8.4 rating, and a 2-1 win. That finishes up the also eligibles for midfielders. Defensively, Kieran Trippier for Atletico Madrid, 7.7 rating and a clean win. Daniel Conagry, he had a 7.9 rating and a clean sheet and a 1-0 win. He was the I think he was man of the match, possibly. He could potentially get in as well. Most likely person to come out would probably be Angelino. Nuno Sequeira had an 8.1 rating and a 1-0 win as well. And Jordan Lafort had 1 goal, 7.9 rating, and he was silver. All the goal players that I have in, they either scored or assisted. And all but Angelino had clean. So I feel like that pretty much carried. So last but not least, our potential goalkeepers. There were a couple silver goalkeepers. Raul Dino for Liga MX, 7 saves, 4 in the box, an 8.6 rating, and a clean sheet. Win. He was a silver. Kevin Fickentescher, whatever. He had 10 saves, 7 in the box, 1 high claim. He had a 9.6 rating, clean sheet, and 2-0 win, but he was silver. Possibility he could get in. All the goalkeepers that I had potential this week, they all had clean sheet, which is odd. Not too often you find that. Usually there's a draw in there. Last but not least is Marco Silva. He had 5 goals. He had 5 saves. 5 saves, all saves in the box. He had a punch, an 8.4 rating, and a clean sheet and a 2-0 win. So this is my team of the week. I'm looking in the probably 11 to 13 range again. Seems like every week I'm confident about my picks. EA goes and hoses me. It is what it is. So that's the team of the week 10 again. And let's take one more look at my silver objective players. Adeyemi, Calderon, Petrados. Hopefully it's Adeyemi. German links. Fits good. So that is it for the team of the week predictions and the silver objective predictions. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Check me out on Twitter, Hunter1974Ghost, Twitch.tv/GhostHunter1974. We will be back streaming in the not so distant future. So I appreciate everybody checking me out, checking out the channel, checking out the videos. Appreciate all the support. Have a great have a great beginning of your week. Have a great week. and I will see you in a video in the near. Peace out.